Aries, welcome to my channel. This is Divine Intervention, and today I'm going to be doing a reading for you for April. Just so you know, I'm a channeler and we'll be getting some divine messages from Spirit come through today using the cards just to guide us. So there is another reading up for you for April, both of which will be relevant, and just take whatever resonates with you. It's just a general reading. So I do private readings. You can hit me up for privates. Yeah, so Aries, I am just shuffling now. I've also been meditating on your energy for a while, and I've got a very hermit-like energy coming up for you guys. I feel like you've been very much in your own shadow this month so far. Not out of choice. I don't feel like you were ready to necessarily feeling like, yep, you know what, I'm going to face all of this. I feel like it's just sort of happening with the world standing still and all. You've had more time to go inward, and that's just what you've ended up doing. I feel like you feel a little bit deflated. I'm getting a very lazy energy. Perhaps you've been sleeping a lot and getting some cosmic downloads. Either way, Aries, you are healing. Something's telling me you've been getting high. I think I had that for you last time as well. And you've cut somebody off recently. You've stopped talking to maybe more than one person. You've realised that perhaps they were draining you, or they weren't quite right for you. They were stopping you in your tracks with your evolution, your natural evolution, your positive path that you wanted to progress on. So far I've pulled the Knave of Cups in reversed, which to me is a real empty. You feel like deflated, like I said, and you feel like perhaps you're going nowhere, a bit of a dead-end situation. Maybe you've had, like I said, time to go inwards, and you realise that you're not in the place you want to be, and there's some emotional things you're having to deal with. And then we've got the King of Swords come up. So that's where I feel like you've cut people off. You've cut people off that were just no good for you, which is great, because I'm pretty sure in the last reading it was talking about blocking the drainers. Then we have the Knave of Wands in reverse. And to me this is like, you know, you want to get a plan. You want to get a plan to progress in a new direction, but you just don't know where to start. And you just can't shake this energy of deflation. Then I've pulled the Nine of Pentacles, so I'm thinking maybe you need to get out in nature. You need to really relax and work on you, Aries. Working on you. Continue this shadow work. There is a light at the end of this tunnel. I feel like in this time you are going to have a think about the person that you really like. On this card we've got a peacock. It's a beautiful card. I don't know if you'll be able to see it exactly. So there's a peacock, and then there's two swans at the front there. So the peacock to me at the back is like spending time in nature and feeling the best you can feel, getting your body under the sunlight. But then the swans is reflecting the one, you know, and because that has been mirrored by the Queen of Swords, so we've got the King and the Queen of Swords on deck now. And to me, that means you're both ignoring each other. But the Queen is looking back, so perhaps she's going to or he or she's going to contact you during your time. So you're going to be thinking about them in reflection, and then they're going to contact you, and it'll be like, oh, Spirit's telling me within like 5 days of you thinking about them, they're going to get this message through time and space. And the message, when you get it, when they contact you, when they send out some communication, it's going to leave you in a bit of a tears again. You're going to be like, what? oh man, just when I was sorting me out. Yeah, okay, you were thinking about them, but thinking about them and being involved with them again is a completely different story. You need to complete this mission of shadow work, I feel, Aries, before you can offer anything to anyone. So after the Queen of Swords there, we've got the Ten of Swords come up, which was like the prison in your mind once they've contacted you. And then mirroring that is the Three of Swords in reverse. Maybe the person that's contacting you, Spirit's telling me that there's a couple of things here that could be on the cards. So remember, this is a general reading. So I'm getting mixed messages from a few of you that are hearing this right now. But one of the things could be that the person that's messaging you cut off because there was a third party situation, whether it be on your part or theirs. It could be either. So it could be that you were having your options open and involved with somebody else at the same time as them, or vice versa. So that's the reason you cut them off. And something's telling me that, because it's followed by the Justice card in reverse, something's telling me that either this was a Libra, or, because that's the Justice card, or it was them that had a third party situation going on. And if you're to reply to them and get back involved with them, it would mean you're forgiving them for an unjust situation. Spirit's telling me that you don't even know all the details of this situation yet. If it was you, then maybe you do know more details than Spirit thinks. But if it wasn't you, there's something to do with a baby here. We've got the Ace of Cups. So for some of you, there might have been a pregnancy. I don't know whether you have children. Spirit's telling me that it was like a false pregnancy. That's why it's mirroring the Justice reverse card. And perhaps they lied to you. Or, yeah, perhaps they lied to you. And that's the detail that you didn't know. Oof, that's a bit complex, isn't it? Maybe you believed them and they made you feel guilty. Or perhaps the person hearing this is the one who might have fibbed about the pregnancy, or had a pregnancy scare, and that just shook everything up, you know, like, oh, I think I'm pregnant, and then you realise you're actually not at that stage of your relationship, and it causes some shit. After the One of Cups here, we've got the Nine of Wands and the Magician in reverse. The Nine of Wands to me is a lovely card. It's somebody that's at peace. So perhaps you continue in your journey looking at your shadow and not going back to this person is going to bring you peace. Shadowed by the Magician upside down makes me think that some of you are going to respond to their messages and get back involved. And it's when the Magician's upside down, it denotes to me that there's going to be some foolish maneuvers in chaos. So it's creating chaos, it's not creating magic. So going back there, Aries, is not a good idea. I feel like the Nine of Wands energy, prior to this card coming up, is suggesting that you need to just, like, I know it sounds stupid, but you need more sleep. You need more sleep and able to make, that's what Spirit's telling me, you need more sleep and able to make decisions that are going to benefit you. Because when you're tired or intoxicated and not sleeping without intoxication, You don't get to make the decisions that you should be making. The Queen of Wands reversed. There's a new energy here now on the table. And I feel like this person, or this energy, is going to come into your life towards the end of April. And it's going to appear that this person is like an earth goddess or earth god kind of vibe. He or she's going to be like supernatural. And I don't mean super, well, yeah, I guess just say what you mean, right? Supernatural as in perhaps vegan, organic vibes. And they're going to be really attractive to you. And the thing is, however attractive they are to you, Aries, you're not in a place, Spirit's telling me, because it's followed by the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands to me is like caught your unawares. It's caught your unawares. It's left you kind of feeling inadequate again because you weren't ready for a situation that's coming up. We then have the Death card reversed following the Five of Wands. And the Death card reversed next to this Five of Wands is like, okay, so a new cycle wants to begin and the old cycle wants to end, but something's not letting it. There's toxicity here that's just perhaps like this old energy that's texting you or messaging you isn't allowing. It's like maybe they don't want you, but they don't want anyone else to have you. That's probably why there might have been that pregnancy thing coming up, or if that was some of you. Obviously you can switch roles in this reading and all readings, and for cross watchers it might make more sense, I'm not sure. So the Six of Cups in reverse, the new cycle that wants to come in is a wish fulfillment. There is an energy that's waiting to come in that is your actual, your one, so to speak, and your twin flame energy is there. And I feel like they have actually been around, perhaps as a friend, Spirit's telling me, for a while. So it's not a new energy, but it's a new energy in the sense that it's a new dynamic between you both that wants to occur, but it can't occur. It can't occur until your shadow work's been done and this Queen of Swords has actually been dismissed from your life entirely, because where your focus goes, your energy goes, and it's kind of a waste of your energy right now, and it's taking up that field. It's blocking the good from coming in, and I feel like you've got enough on your plate, Aries. So yeah, this is an interesting read. There's been some specific scenarios coming up. Last card for you then is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles in this scenario is telling me that by the end of the month you're going to feel victorious. You are going to be able to take control of this situation and just be like, right, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. You're going to have your head straighter. Mercury's just coming to retrograde, Aries. This is going to affect you at the beginning of the month, but towards the end you're going to be more stable and balanced again. I would suggest just like maybe doing cutting some cord ceremonies. I don't know if you know about those. Have a little Google. There's different ways you can do it. Using the new moon would be advised, which is now. What have the angels got to say? Yeah, cut some cords, clear your energy, refresh, have a spiritual bath. That's what I would say. Run a bath. Get the Epsom salt out. Okay. Angel cards. Come on. What have you got for Aries? I love these cards. They have messages written on them. Oh, there we go. Letting go. Releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you let go so that you can fly higher than ever before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow this situation to lead you to a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. The shadow work you need to do, Aries. And a new beginning. Wow. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear, as guardian angels will walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world. If you just free yourself from which holds you back, new opportunities will present themselves, if you truly believe. Oof. Oof. I love it when the angels just confirm the whole reading. So I'm going to pull a message from the multiversal deck. These cards are also lovely. They just have a quick little message on for you. Usually just like a nice mantra or positive affirmation. Yeah, cut those cords, Aries. Get under that new moon. And let it go. Right. What's that? When I think I surrender more. Lovely. Right, if you'd like a private reading, hit me up. Half of the money will be donated to domestic violence charity. Also, you can find me on Instagram, divine.intervention.channel. Love and light. Have a great day, Aries. Peace out.